Alright guys, we are back. The MMA neighbors here. This is JP.
This is Sim.
And we are here to talk about something very interesting, like the aftermath of UFC 300.
Yeah, well, we're basically going to do fights to make after UFC 300.
We're going to be playing the matchmakers, and you guys let us know in the comments if you agree or if you want to see something else.
Pretty much got all the main players, the winners, and some of the losers of the night as well.
Yeah.
You know? So we'll start off with the early prelims.
Figgy.
Davison Figueiredo beats Cody Garbrandt.
Huge
second
win.
round rear naked choke. Yep.
Huge win, he came up on a weight class and beat the shit out of Rob Font.
Rob Font.
Rob
Font.
And
look, he beat the shit out of Rob Font,
and now he finished Cody.
He's probably going to be in the rankings, and I think he needs a shot up in the rankings.
Yeah, like a big step up. You gotta give respects to Figgy. He's a former champ, and I think there was a little bit of hesitation whether it's is he gonna be able to handle these bigger guys and everything. He has been able to handle them, and he has been able to fucking display world class everything.
For sure, and that's why I think the step up, I reckon, for him should be Song Yadong, the Kung Fu Kid.
Song Yadong's coming off a loss to Peter Yan,
but close fight, very good fight.
I think that's a banger of a fight. Song Yadong comes to fight.
Song Yadong comes to fight. Figgy comes to fight. Both got good grappling. Both got good striking. So
I really like that fight, but I think I'm a bit more of the idea of giving him someone that is close to title contention, let's say or Peter Yan or whoever is not gonna fight for the title, that is right there, Chito Vera, someone epic straight away, just fast him forward, see if he can handle with the main dogs.
Well, I mean, we can go through the rankings. We'll just go to UFC.com rankings right now. Okay, bantamweight. So look, Sean O'Malley is probably gonna fight Merab. Aljamain's gone up. Corey Sandhagen.
Corey Sandhagen is due for a title shot.
Yeah, due for a title shot, but I think
Merab's fighting for the title.
They're gonna make Corey fight Umar Nurmagomedov. That's what the talks have been.
Yeah, that's right.
So we have Peter Yan, Marlon Vera, Henry Cejudo, who's in front of Davison Figueiredo, and Davison Figueiredo trains with Henry Cejudo.
He's not gonna fight Henry.
So yeah, it's either Peter Yan or Song Yadong. I'm happy with either fight, to be honest. Both are banger. Both are banger.
That's the fights to make,
right.
I think. Anyways, let's move up.
Let's move on. Bobby Green beat Jim Miller. I don't know who you can give Bobby Green, to be honest. He's sort of in the rankings. He's fought the who's who. Let's just give him a fun fight, someone like Matt Frevola, maybe. Steamroller.
Matt Frevola is a fun fight.
That'd be a fun fight. Bobby Green's ranked 14 now. Matt Frevola's ranked 15. Yeah, why not? Make him fight.
I think that's a good fight.
Or even maybe we give your boy La Jaula a chance up the rankings. And
I think that would be a
banger fight, huh?
Let's go Chile, La Jaula. Man,
Ignacio Bahamondes versus
the only Chilean representing there, and he's
in the lightweight division of all divisions. Fuck.
But he's a dog.
He's a dog. You think he gets to champ status?
Man, listen.
Trains with Bully B.
I think he's got really good hands, kicks, and takedown defense. So that's a problem.
Yeah. But he does, for a long guy, he likes to engage in the firefight a lot, and that's why he gets clipped sometimes.
I don't know. Let's see, if he can.
But yeah, him versus Bobby Green would be a good fight.
I think that's a great fight to make. Let's stay on that, settle on that. So there you go, Bobby Green versus Ignacio La Jaula Bahamondes, actually.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Next fight, we have Jessica Andrade beat Marina Rodriguez. I don't even know who to give her, man. She's pretty much fought everyone. From strawweight to bantamweight, and she keeps switching divisions, so I don't even know where she wants to fight.
Andrade versus the world. There you go. Coming up next, we got
Manny Moicano versus Manny Moicano beat Jalen Turner, beat the shit out of him actually. Shit, who does he fight next? Actually, he did say on his interview after the fight he wanted the loser of Charles versus Armin Sarukian.
So we're gonna.
So let's give him Charles. Fuck, man, that's a banger of a fight.
That's a really good fight.
Two Brazilians, really good grapplers. I think Charles has got the better striking, but I'm interested to see whose grappling's better, man. Moicano's no joke.
He's got the animal inside.
Yeah, and Charles been tapped before. Moicano could tap him.
You know, and Moicano cannot afford to lose.
Moicano can't afford to lose.
So yeah, fucking hell. All right. Moving up,
we've got man.
What are the
Diego Lopez.
Diego Lopez. Oh man.
Just killed. Basically went in and murdered Sadiq Yusuf.
This guy, you know, like Edson Barbosa had to go to war with this guy. You know, this guy took him out
in 20 seconds or 30 seconds, bro.
Dude, this guy's the real deal.
He wants Mozlar Evloev, but Evloev I think is way too high in the rankings to take a fight back with him. I don't think he's gonna do that. He's gonna wait for the title shot.
And they already fought.
They already fought. It was a close fight, so you know I can. Well, he wants
that
Mozlar
rematch.
Evloev.
He wants that rematch.
He wants a rematch,
but maybe like down the line. You know, I think like let's give him something fresh, something new.
Now he needs. Well, he's already in the rankings now. They can either build him up and give him Edson Barboza, which is a banger of a fight, but man, I'd feel sorry for Edson. He could turn back the clock again and beat Diego Lopez, but that's a tough fight for him. That's a tough fight for both guys.
That's a tough fight for both guys.
But I was also thinking, fuck, who
else?
Yair Rodriguez for Mexican Independence Day, if they really want to fast track him.
That's a really good fight. What do you guys reckon? Is it like too much a step up? Are we like rushing this guy too soon?
Nah, we ain't definitely rushing this guy. If he's almost beating Mozlar Evloev in a short notice fight, we ain't rushing him.
This guy's made for the top.
This guy's made for the top. Even Dana White said this kid's gonna be a star.
He totally is. He can speak Spanish.
The emo kid.
Portuguese.
He even speaks a bit of English.
He speaks English. Yeah. He does it all. All right.
Next fight, I believe it was the Aljamain Sterling fight.
Yep.
Against Calvin Kattar. Aljamain did what he needed to. Looked great.
Who do you match Aljo with? Who do you match for Aljo?
Man, we could have a grappler's delight and see him fight Brian Ortega.
That's a fun fight.
You know,
and I want to say Aljo was also Calvin bringing Kattar it in the fight. What do you guys make? You know, like
Calvin Kattar was ranked 8, so he just took out number 8. So we could Brian Ortega may be too high. Maybe Dana didn't like Aljamain Sterling's performance too much, and maybe Bryce Mitchell versus Aljamain would be a good fight.
Yeah, that would be a banger of a fight. I that.
Two grapplers, two fucking good grapplers going at it. I'd like to see that. Give Bryce Mitchell a grappler instead of a striker. After that bad knockout.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, Bryce Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell, there you go. Freedom.
Fuck, man, we could rewind and give like Diego Lopez, imagine him versus Josh Emmett. Ooh.
That's a really tough fight.
For both.
Yeah.
Bombs. Josh Emmett has some bombs.
Oh, that's some scary shit.
And then
I'd be like pretty scared coming into like a fight with Josh Emmett. You know, I'd be like, that guy really, like after what he did to Bryce Mitchell, man, that was like convulsions and shit, you know, like next level. All right,
next up we have
Kayla
Harrison choked out Holly Holm round 2.
Give her the title shot, straight up.
Nothing else to say. We'll be short. Just give her a title shot.
Give Kayla her title shot now. Like that's what that division needs. It's some movement. She's got like the power, the striking. You know, like she's got this the you know, like the finishing abilities and also the mic skills. Yeah, so the mic skills.
Yeah. Look, she's something new in the women's division. The women's division has been stale, especially the bantamweight. So, you know, she's ferocious with her grappling, which is nice to see. Not just holding you down, laying there. And yeah, she talks the talk, you know. She likes to talk. So just give her the title shot. She might make the division interesting again. Might bring Amanda
Nunes was already posting stuff.
Yeah.
And
they should train together as well. So yeah, that could be a fight.
That could be a banger of a fight.
Yeah, and life, man, Holly Holm, just take holidays forever, you know. I think it's time for her to retire.
I think so.
I mean, she can carry on. She gets
whenever
paid.
she wants, obviously, you know, but. Yeah, I think like the competition, like the level of the championship caliber.
She doesn't need. I mean, I guess she could still make easy money. She can easily beat a lot of contenders in the women's division.
Definitely.
And unranked fighters, but I think I'm just over seeing her. Like she can just like lay back, join the commentary team, just work in the sport in a different way.
She's an awesome person. You know,
Yeah,
like,
but 43 years old. I don't want to see beatings like that. Like, she's been choked out, knocked out.
yeah.
It's time, bro. When it's time, it's time. Like, I want to see Tony retire as well.
Yeah. Fair enough. All right. After this fight, we had
Man, we had
Jiri
Jiri
versus
versus
Rakic. We're gonna go with like a fight for both of these guys because we feel like Rakic also did fucking awesome. He came back from like a big layoff, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, like sort of like needed to tell the people who he was once again, and I feel like he did. You know, like he looked
He
amazing.
looked really good. Would have been better if he won, but also, let's go Jiri. But I think Jiri's only got two options. Either he fights for the belt, or they give him Ankalaev.
Or heel.
Well, him and Jamal Hill have some history as well, yeah. But with that performance, they should give Jiri the title shot. I think Ankalaev, because of some of his like previous fights, I mean, he knocked out Johnny Walker, but before that it was like a no contest. Before that it was a draw with Jan Blachowicz. I don't think Dana was the biggest fan of Ankalaev, let's just
Yeah.
say. So they might do Ankalaev versus Jan Blachowicz too, because there was a draw.
Yeah, well, then give Yuri
And
his title
give
shot. Man.
Yuri
He
his title
deserves it.
shot.
I feel like the first fight was definitely like a little bit of a rushed stoppage, and a lot of people feels that way. So
So
I would like to see that once
it makes
again.
sense. There's a story, and Yuri just had a performance, crazy good performance. So yeah, I'd say give him the title shot.
And for Rakic,
Man, for Rakic, look, they both took beating. Now Rakic might be paired up with Jamal Hill, which would be a good fight. Same timeline about, you know.
Yeah.
Rakic probably took more damage, but Jamal got knocked out cleaner.
yeah,
Or we were thinking, man, there's this killer coming up. He's had a few ups and downs in the UFC, but now he's coming onto his own. Khalil Roundtree.
that guy.
And
is-
him versus Rakic would be
he
a
hits
crazy
hard. It's
war,
like
man.
Both guys hit so fucking
That
hard.
would be
Crazy power.
That would be a good war. Who you got in that fight? I think I'd go with Rakic.
I think I'd go Rakic as well, like, cause like I feel like Khalil comes in a little bit crazy, and Rakic got that technical striking that he could counter
But
him like cleaner. You know,
Rakic
like,
is so crisp as well, though.
he
now,
is
you know.
crisp. He just got
Sorry,
like
even Khalil Roundtree looks so crisp these days. How he beat the shit out of Anthony Smith. Remember Anthony Smith just like knocked out bad.
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
That was. They're both looking good. You know.
Yeah.
Like, anyways.
So Khalil Roundtree is a bit down in the rankings. Let's see where he is. I don't think he should be too down, but oh yeah, Khalil Roundtree is number 8, Rakic number 5. I think that makes sense.
yeah. Definitely,
Definitely.
they have to clash.
Volkan Ozdemir actually has a win over Rakic. A bit of controversial. They could run that back as well, but nah. I'd say give Khalil Roundtree and Rakic. That's a fun fight.
All
That's
right.
a good fight.
So let's move up into the main.
The main card, yeah, main card winners.
Some big winners there, starting
Bo
with Bo Nickel.
I reckon Bo Nickel, who we asked for.
Give him something higher.
Yeah, well, Anthony Hernandez is a very tough fight, bro. He's not in the rankings. He might be. But Anthony Hernandez, if you guys have been following this kid, he is good, man. He is really good. He choked out, who's that guy? Rodolfo Vieira, a very decorated Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt.
Yeah, he looks like a bull, that guy.
Yeah, he got out of his arm triangle, which is that guy's favorite choke, the arm triangle. He got out of it, and then the black belt was so tired, shot a lazy takedown, and Fluffy Hernandez caught him with the guillotine. Bro, it's...
So he's number 12 in the rankings. Yeah, that's fair. It's
he
past
is.
Paul Craig.
Wow, he's number
Give him
12.
Paul Craig, man. I don't know.
Yeah, Paul Craig's actually fighting. He's got a fight against Caio Borraio. Paul Craig would be nice. Fuck, they're a good... I mean, yeah. Look, if they want to rush it in the rankings, give him Anthony Hernandez. That will test
There's
his...
Hamzat Chimaev there in the number 11 as well.
Yeah,
you
but
know, like that's
Hamza
cheeky.
Chimaev is fighting Robert Whittaker.
Oh, yeah, true. He's booked for Saudi
Yeah,
Arabia.
there's Roman Dolidze, who doesn't have a fight yet.
Yeah.
Maybe even... Fuck,
No,
give him
let's
Marvin
go-
Vettori and get Marvin Vettori out of the rankings.
Anthony Hernandez, I think it's a good...
Anthony Hernandez is a good step
He asked
up.
for it. It's a big step up.
To step up, but Marvin Vettori would be good as well. If Marvin
Yeah.
Vettori...
Interesting fight.
If they really want to push him up.
You know.
Hey,
Bo's a
bro.
draw. Bo's a draw.
Look,
That's the
bro,
shit.
from
It's like,
here, from-
if you're Marvin Vittori, it's like, oh, do I have to fight Bo Nickel? Yes, man. You know, like the guy draws a lot of views, and you know,
I'll
like
tell
a
you
lot of
what though,
people. He's got a lot of
from
hype.
middleweight, man, all these fighters, good wrestling and grappling base.
Yeah.
There's no like, Bo Nickel's not just gonna take them down and bully them.
Maybe Paulo Costa is like the lesser.
Even Paulo Costa
grappler?
is, yeah, probably. But even then, Paulo Costa's got pretty good grappling.
Anyways, so we're matching up Bo Nickel with Anthony Hernandez
Yeah.
as he requested. So that should be a pretty fun scrap. And we've got the next fight, which is Arman and Charles.
Armin has to fight for the title. He's gonna wait for
Definitely.
Dustin and Islam.
Definitely.
He shouldn't take any other fights.
He fights the winner of that.
Probably Islam. Probably Islam, but hey, don't jump the Gilly on Islam. That's DP.
Nah. And who do you bet? Well, we said that
Yeah,
Moicano versus Charles.
So there you go.
There you go.
Easy one, that one.
Easy one. All right, let's move
Then
up
we have
in the
BMF title. Max knocked out, greatest knockout of all time. Knocked out Justin Gaethje in a
Oh
fight
my
he was
God.
winning in the 5th round, 4 minutes and 59 seconds. Literally a second left.
He
from-
did the thing where it's like invite him to
let's bang, stand in the middle.
stand and bang, and he comes out of that exchange victorious and like
Victorious, he killed Justin Gaethje.
he
in
just
that
killed him.
exchange.
He just killed him.
He just killed him.
He
So
broke his nose.
Bro,
he fucking
Max can go down and
beat the
beat up
shit out of
Ilya.
him.
Max can wait for Islam and DP. Max can
do whatever the
go
fuck
up
he
to-
wants.
yeah,
He's
Max
the
can go
biggest
up,
star in the UFC at the
fucking
minute.
Fight Pereira, bro. I want to see that.
Max is the number one star in the UFC
Yeah,
today.
After what Max, so
Period.
Max can do whatever he wants.
And you got some big stars like Ilya Tupuria in like Spain. He's becoming a huge
He's
star
pretty big.
as well, you know.
I think Ilya
That's a
said
big
he wants
fight.
Max. So I
He
think
wants
they're gonna
Max.
They might do that. Well, Max looks so good at 155 though. Why cut that weight? But Max says he's got unfinished business.
And
so-
I reckon, like a little bit more weight for like Volk as
Yeah.
well. I want Volk to like actually recover.
But look, man, Max always been able to cut that weight. He still looks good at 145 as well.
Yeah. But
So,
man,
yeah.
he had a lot of
If we had to
pop.
choose,
He had a lot of
yeah.
pop in this
If
fight.
we had to choose,
on his punches.
let's do Max versus Ilya. Let's do it for the title.
Easy pick.
Let's-
Lipsfrogs, Volk.
Yeah, Volk can take some rest.
How do you think like Volk is gonna like react to
It's
that?
probably better, bro. If Max goes and beats Ilya, Volk automatically gets a rematch. He's beaten Max 3 times.
Yeah.
So Volk's probably like, yeah, you know what? Go for it, mate.
Yeah.
Go for it, mate.
I don't know. I think like Volk wants to get them all anyways.
Bro,
But
if Volk goes and loses again to Ilya, that's done.
I'll tell you what. Conor McGregor comes into the picture and tells, "Fuck off, Michael Chandler. I'm gonna go and fight Max Holloway for the BMF title, and then you do Chandler versus Gaethje too."
At the same time, it's like I don't want to see the recycling of the same fights.
you're
The
right.
same top 5 fighters fighting each other. No,
so there's Gamrot
So,
for him to up for
Gamrot,
grabs.
hey, it's a good fight. Gamrot can wrestle. Justin Gaethje can also wrestle. Gamrot's jiu-jitsu isn't probably as good as like the other guys who've been able to tap Justin. Well, it's pretty much been Oliveira who dropped him and tapped him, and Habib. But it's a winnable fight for Justin Gaethje, and he won't probably take that much damage in this fight.
All right,
So
I like it. Gamrot it is.
But then again, Justin Gaethje just got knocked out flat, so he needs to wait
Yeah.
8-9 months.
Who knows what's
probably,
gonna
when it's
happen?
come.
After that,
So
like
he already fought Fiziev, who's also recovering that leg injury. I saw some reports there's going to be Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dan Hooker. Maybe the winner of that gets a Justin Gaethje. Because
Yeah.
Justin Gaethje is a star in the division, bro. Anyone who gets Justin
Yeah.
Gaethje fight knows he's getting a pay-per-view shot. a lot of
BSD
shine.
BSD already got like that super, chance time,
yeah.
to go and face an actual superstar
Yeah.
on.
So now
on
BSD needs to
Dustin
prove
Poirier.
himself and beat Dan Hooker or something
If he
like
beats
that.
Dan Hooker, he definitely
Yeah.
can fight against.
So, and
Gaethje.
fighting Justin Gaethje, you'll be a main event, a co-main event, or at least you'll fight on the pay-per-view. He ain't fighting in no,
Undercard.
he ain't fighting in
Yeah.
no, fuck undercards. He ain't fighting in no, free ESPN cards or anything, like the fight nights. Justin Gaethje is a pay-per-view fighter.
Yeah.
So if you get the papers to fight him, you're going to be in the pay-per-view. So he's a star in the division.
Alrighty. Well, so that leaves us with some
We've
of
got
our-
Zhang Wei Li. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, well, he can do whatever she wants.
Go
man.
up a division, beat Amanda Lemos again. I don't even know, bro. Strawweight. Tatiana Suarez. I think that's the logical.
Yeah, that's the logical. That's a fun matchup.
That's a fun matchup.
Tatiana Suarez, she's a bull.
She's really good grappling. You saw Whaley's been grappling a lot, so yeah, I think that's the fight to make. Tatiana Suarez.
Yeah.
Yan Xiaonan showed a lot of heart as well. She can, I don't know, do whatever she wants as well. Maybe she's beaten Yan Xiaonan. Actually, Yan and Amanda Lemos haven't fought, so maybe they do that fight.
And with Jessica Andrade, has she fought?
Yeah, she knocked her out.
She knocked her out?
First round.
All right. Amanda Lemos it is.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got
the main event.
Eventers. Well, you got to give...
we already spoke about it. Alex probably fights... Well, Alex wants to fight at 301, so maybe...
He's not fighting Jiri, man.
Maybe give him Anthony Smith. Just let him have a fight. And let him knock out a fool.
Oh, man. Who's out there like that actually could like be a contender for
Alex?
The champ? Alex here.
For 301?
It's Ankalaev.
Bro, like Rakic. Maybe Johnny Walker. They're like, but he just lost. Maybe Brazilian. He's already in Brazil.
Nikita
I don't know,
Krylov?
bro.
Nah, it doesn't deserve to fucking,
Volkan Oezdemir. Khalil Roundtree. Maybe they just be like Khalil Roundtree here, bro. They have a fight. If he takes it, that's a dope fight.
Ankalaev should be getting it. Like, he's like healthy.
Yeah.
Like Jamal Hill is fucking been knocked out.
They should offer it.
I wonder if fucking Ankalaev on a war.
Let's see if Ankalaev, those guys, they don't like to take short notice fights.
Yeah.
But the Russians, they're good fighters, but they're smart fighters as well. They're like, no, I'll train for my fight. Bro, they never take short notice fights. That's one thing, I'll tell them. Historically, they rather like get that full camp, the full training.
Who can beat the champ on this division? Like, fuck.
Hey, man, Jan Blachowicz gave him a close fight, sort of. And Jiri was doing good before he got knocked out.
All right. Anyways, and Hill, who do you fight?
I think Jamal Hill, you pair him up with Jan Blachowicz. They've never fought. They have some...
That's a good fight. Former champ versus former champ.
Former champ versus former champ. That's the only way to go. Jan Blachowicz is still relevant in the division, so people need to go through Jan.
Yeah. He's like the gatekeeper at the minute, but he's about to get
not even a gatekeeper, but like the champion gatekeeper.
Exactly.
Top 5.
It's like the
you beat
certification.
Him. Yeah, you beat him. Now we can talk about
your champ caliber. Your champ caliber. If you beat a former champ, you're like
champ caliber. But like Jan Blachowicz, like shows like even beat Alexander Rakic. Alexander kind of hurt his foot, but Jan is so good at checking leg kicks, bro. Even
and he's got
tremendous
boxing as well. He counters after with.
But anyway, guys, that was our fights to make from UFC 300.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments, and please make sure to like and subscribe.
See you guys later.